What's up out there? This is Coach Mcfadden, head coach at Turlock Christian High School. Um, just want to kind of give you guys a little breakdown of some eight-man veer and shoot concept football. I come from the 11-man world, um, called plays there, trained quarterbacks there, and I got the opportunity to take over a first-year program that was down for 5 years and just trying to get players and all that was a task unto itself. And we were really limited numbers, as a lot of you eight-man programs know. I mean, we didn't have enough to fill the team until like the first game. So a lot of what we wanted to do really didn't get put in till later. That's what I love about the eight-man world is you got to be a little more creative. As far and you got to be a creative 11-man, but this really challenged me a lot this year, and in our second year, we're really gaining momentum. But we had to be a little more creative with how plays were structured with the less men on the field, and then how to install, man. Because really, I was used to having 40 guys out there, a spring ball ready to go, and for this one, man, it was a struggle. It's like pulling teeth. So my background is coached a little bit everywhere in the Central Valley, Detroit area. I played semi-pro ball. I've been around for a second, man. So what I want to get down to is there's many ways to skin a cat, right? And I come from Big Ten country in Michigan, where if we could just power it down your throat, man, we would. But I had to learn how to be creative. So a couple years back, when I didn't have many linemen on 11 man, I went into a Glazier clinic and got to meet Philip Montgomery. He coached under Coach Riles, and me and him got to talking, and he gave me some ideals of how to be a smaller school and still produce points. Now, what I'm going to explain to you today takes a lot of reps. And if you got a young team, it's like baby stepping, man. It can be it can kill you at times trying to install stuff like this. But if you stay consistent with it and your guys grow with it, man, the payoff is incredible. I mean, and then you can be formational, like right, it becomes more formational, less plays, more of identification. So this is just one formation that we like to do. Call it deuce left. So what we do is now we have one. It says ace up there. I know. Forgive me. We have one where we can split this guy out. This would be ace, right? The guy's off the ball. Ace. This is deuce. So what we're doing is we're hugging the X receiver. Name him what you want, close to the sideline. And there's a method to the madness. Trust me. Some people see it and they go, "What are you doing?" Then we'll put the slot right off of his heel. Okay. And this is because we're trying to create space. We have athletes, young athletes that are growing, and I want to get them in space, right? Now, people, when they look at this, they think it's a just pass offense like the air raid. Now, you can have air raid concepts, but this is really trying to get the run game going. So what you're seeing here is this guy, and I lined him in red. He is going to be the quarterback's first read. Now, if he's in here, that automatically triggers. We are going to we're going to check into a run, right? Um, and this becomes now, and I know we have a lot of lines going on here, so just bear with me. This becomes an automatic check to our outside sweep run. Now we have a name for it, as all you coaches got names, we do too. And the quarterback will check in it. That's his first read. See what this guy is doing because he is caught up in some type of conflict. He has to make a decision. And when we don't like to huddle, we're not, we have hyper speed drive, but we also have mid speed drive. So we're lining up, and the guys are going to look at me at first. Now, when a quarterback gets good at this and the receivers get good at this, and it takes a ton of reps, and you're going to screw up a lot more, and you're going to make plays in the beginning. And our scores indicated that we would hit big and then we would have some down slumps because it would be some bad reads. And I was okay with it. That's why we stuck with it. Some people were like, oh, go to something else. No, no, no. This is a system that needs to be committed to. You have to commit to this RPO system. It just is the veer and shoot RPO. So you have to commit to it. If you go half foot in, it's never going to work. And you're going to have growing pains that are going to hurt, but it's going to work. So his identification all right away is this guy. So he knows if this guy's in, he's checking to the outside run. Why? Because we have a lot of space out here. In an 8-man football, as you guys know, there's a lot of space. So now if they bounce this guy out, his automatic read, now he can check into a run option, a run read. And we have a name for that, where the quarterback is going to attack this end, right? Because he knows now this guy's going out to try to mitigate what's going on here, right? And we ain't even got to here yet. So he's waiting on this end. So when they're and there's many combinations off of this, and I'm gonna make some videos off of that too. Guys, it's not a secret. I think in the coaching community, we're gotta be open with each other, right? We got a game plan against each other to execute better. Even if you know what I'm doing, I know what you're doing. Football's been around a long time. So I don't mind being an open book. Now, I'm still having videos cut up and stuff because in 8-man football, my first year in this program, we didn't have much camera equipment. I'm still ordering and building that. So just bear with me and just be on the playbook side of it right now. And I would love to get you guys some videos, but just give me some time. Now what he's reading is this end. If this end squeezes, because right away on the play side of this, we're having this tackle guard, 8-man terminology. He's going straight up to the middle backer. That's his job. And these guys are getting the check at the line from the quarterback. He has a name that changes constantly, that these guys are going to understand that we check straight into a run. So when he hears this name, he's automatically going to play side backer or middle backer. We want the middle backer. Now we spring these guys out thin, right? There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, these guys are thin. So he's going straight here. We're gonna have the center zone left block it, scoop him, get him out, and we're gonna stunt this right here on the backside. Right, we have some stuff off of this, and this Y guy. This is a game they're playing with the corner hybrid player, whoever they stick right there. There's a call off of this too, but we're gonna get in that. We'll get in that some other time. So if this guy squeezes in tight, if and the quarterback's got to read this. If he squeezes in, then we're handing off because we already have enough room here. And if this guy's crashing, we're good. Now he's got to chase anyway. So we're gonna get something. And usually got a quicker tailback guy that can really hit that. We hit on this a lot this year. We're only 9, 10 guys, 11 guys at the most all year. So we'd get really tired during games on offense and defense. So we would score some points and get tired and defensively give some points. So the scores at times were really they didn't indicate how the games always went. Now, if this guy, because the quarterback gets good at this, and I had a 15-year-old quarterback this year, and he did really great, start to get a lot at the end of the year. This guy bounces, quarterback can pull. Now, if you don't want your quarterback running, we also have, you can just call it, right? Call that out and just kind of take your chances with calling just an outside sweep play or an inside zone run and just make sure that now you got to change up your blocking scheme, have him go one-on-one with this guy, try to get him out of the play. You can do many things, put an H-back, wham block him here. I'll put out some videos of that too, different run game combos that we like to do off of this. So that is kind of the box game we're playing here. So now with this guy, he's still a critical guy because we have different calls where we have different route combos based off this. Now this right here, we have a different call for isolation route. Now we have route combinations, but this is an isolation route combination. And what he's taught is to read the safety, right? This number guy, we'll see it on tape or we'll see it in warm-ups because sometimes in 8-man, some teams don't have tape. Is what it is. So we'll see it. And this is the guy he's reading. Now he has 10 yards to read this guy. I don't know what happened here in huddle, but some weird stuff happened. He has 10 yards to read this guy. And what this guy does is going to indicate what he does. Okay. Now, here's the thing. If the quarterback gives the call that he sees that he's going to throw it, he's checking into that and he has a call. And this guy's going to stand for max protect. He's going to go play action, max protect, because we want to make sure that no one's, because this is going to take a couple seconds. So we want to make sure that he has enough time, and we might even half roll him a little bit if we're starting to feel the heat, and try to get this guy to come down hard on him so he can make a quick read. So now, if this guy, if he starts right when if his hips open up right away to take off, then this guy's just going to turn it into a curl. And we've had games where we thrown that curl 7, 8, 9 times in a row because it just kept being there. If this guy takes the inside leverage here, or the outside leverage, then this guy's going to turn into a post. And if this guy takes the inside leverage, then this guy's going to turn into a go route. And the quarterback's going to read that again. Many reps. Takes a ton of reps to get this down. And you're going to screw up. Commit to it. This is what we're going to call a lazy route. A lazy route or step back route for this corner. Typically, if we call this certain isolation route, we're going to want this corner to be occupied by this guy, because we don't want him dropping into the play, right? And here's another thing too. This guy, he's a danger. I tell my guys, if he's out here, he can undercut that curl. We're going to check into the sweep. There's just a fun little check out of that. And you got to work on this stuff, man. It takes time, right? Again, I'm going to keep talking about it. You gotta commit to this, because it's going to be time. You're going to go through growing pains. Now, if they take off and this guy's opened up his hips and this guy's already playing 7 to 9, this guy's just automatic check step back route, boom, hit, and he's going to try to get some yards. Now we've also dealt with this where guys will want to press, right? And then he'll be out. Quarterback can either check into run, to just stay patient with the run, is what I tell them. Stay patient with the run, whatever. Let these guys do what they want. If this guy, and then eventually if this guy will start scooting in, and then we have a slant off of that, or we call double goes. Or we have another switch combo route, something like that, or we have some screens that we'll employ at that point. So there's always answers. I'll do more videos on some screens and some stuff we do and things that I like. What I love about this offense is people think it's just a pass offense. It's really trying to get the run game, man, because the run game is going to set up everything you do, because we want this guy worried about the run. We want this guy worried about the run. We want the D coordinators worried about the run. And then we'll hit you over the top. Then we're going to hit passes on you. And we'll stay patient with the run. And that's why I tell my guys, stay patient. In 8-man football, yeah, you got to get a little more creative. We'll bring this guy in to go H-back route, have isolation routes. We'll put 2 backs on one side, like the go-go offense that they do over at UNLV with my man Merriman. And I'll put some more plays out there that, we do. Like I said, but you got to stay patient, and patience with the run, patience with the offense, take the good with the bad. And when it hits big. So that's just my short video today. Thank you guys for watching. If you want to contact me, Coach McFadden88@gmail.com, McFadden@turlockchristian.com, and follow the channel. And, any questions you have, I'll try to address in videos, or I'll speak to you personally. Thank you guys. God bless you.